Have you been looking all over YouTube for that one woodworking video that's gonna make you a millionaire that these YouTubers promise? Well, that's not this video. But maybe you're looking for a woodworking project that you can make for your dining room table, like a centerpiece, and decorate it however you'd like for all the seasons and all of the festivities in your life, and yeah, or sell it and make a few dollars. Watch this video. For this one, you're going to need 3 mason jars, 16 quart, a 1x5 by 6 foot pine board. Any box store will have it. Some wood glue, and some brad nails. Now, I bought a whole case of these bad boys because I'm building a bunch of these, but you can buy them individually as well. As always, I'll have links in the description for all the materials that I used for you. This box is going to be 13 inches by 4 inches tall. So I'm cutting my first boards here. Always trim off that end piece because it never comes straight from the factory. So I'm measuring 13 inches here, and I'll be cutting 3 of these. And then you'll need 2 more at 6 inches. And that's it, you're done with the cutting. Well, unless you're me, and you'll notice that these look actually bigger than 6 inches because I read the tape measure upside down. Yeah, these are 9 inches. Remember, you want 6 inches. Excuse me. Now I'm just using a sanding pad so I can get into all these corners. Once everything's sanded, I use a tack cloth to remove as much dust as I can. I love this stuff for an indoor finish. This is a wax finish. It goes on awesome. I love it. Non-toxic. Highly recommend. Link in the description. After I have this one stained, I'm going to put some clear coat on it, and this one's ready to go. Then we can move on to the next one. Hey, real quick before we move on to this next one, just a quick thank you to the 2,000 of you who hit subscribe. I really appreciate it. Thanks for leaving those comments down below. If you haven't already on this one, hit like and subscribe. Let's keep this thing rolling. Thank you. So now we're going to swap out the 1x5 by 6 pine board with a 1x3 furring strip. Everything else is staying the same. Now that first one I made, that was my original idea for making this video. This is something my wife wanted. But while I was at the store, I wanted to look around to see if there was any other options that were maybe even cheaper. I mean, to be honest, this is already a really cheap project to build. But while I was in the store, I just wanted to see what else I could use, and I found these furring strips. They're 1x3, like I said. I think they're less than $2 for just one of them, and that's all you need. So it'll be a little bit of a different look, but just wanted to give you another option. So for these, you need 4 boards at 13 inches, 4 boards at 5 inches, and 2 boards at 11.5 inches.
What? 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 Yeah!
Now for this next part, 2 free paint stirring sticks from your local big box store. Yeah, free. Making a 2-inch measure mark on my saw, And we're going to have 8 pieces. So we're starting with the bottom. These are the two 11.5-inch pieces. We're going to glue those together. Then we're going to grab the sides. These are the 13-inch pieces. We're going to add some glue to the sides here. Set that in place and grab one of the side pieces, which is 5 inches. This will help everything stay aligned. Then we'll throw in some brads. The brads really aren't doing a lot of the work except for holding it in place while the glue dries. The glue is really what is going to keep these together. So again, the bottom pieces, those are the two 11.5 inches. And then as we build up the sides, the longer ones are 13 inches and the shorts are 5. I like to use a straw, cut an angle on it, and I'm able to scrape out the extra glue in those corners. That's another thing, as you're building this out, just make sure you have a wet rag ready to go. You don't want that glue to dry up on you. So as you can see, we're basically building another box without a bottom on it. Once we wipe away most of that glue, we're just going to make sure everything lines up good. And then we're going to add some glue to the whole top of the bottom section. And then we just set it in place. And we're going to grab some clamps to hold everything down. When I'm putting these clamps on, I'm just barely snugging them because we're going to want to make sure that everything is aligned before we go ahead and tighten everything down. So everything's loose right now. I'm making sure everything's lined up, and then I'll start tightening as I go around. Then we're going to let that dry. While that's drying, these are the paint stick pieces. I'm adding wood glue around the sides, and then I'm just adding a couple of drops of CA glue right in the middle. And this is an activator spray that will help that CA glue dry almost instantaneously. So I spray that to the other side, and then I'm going to hold it in place, and this is all real time, about 5 seconds or so. And there you go, it's locked in. So the CA glue is holding it in place while the wood glue dries. Let that wood glue dry for an hour, and you're finished. So you've stuck around to the end. Do you ever notice this thing on the mobile app? If you scroll to the left underneath the video and click on hype, you can set hype points to a video. And I guess that's good for us small channels, so if you are so inclined, give me a hype. Thanks.